trust you with the little,
Me dice, si te puedo confiar con lo poquito,
he'll give you 10 cities.
te daré 10 ciudades,
Right?
¿verdad?
Now, how many of you know that people in authority,
Ahora, ¿cuántos saben que las personas en autoridad,
even in the world,
aún en el mundo,
don't promote people
no promueven a otras personas
unless they submit to them?
a menos que se sometan a ellos?
Right?
Me dieron responsabilidad.
At first it was a little,
Primero era un poquito,
and then it became a lot.
después se convirtió en mucho.
Why?
¿Por qué?
Because I submitted to my authority.
Porque me sometí a mi
So
autoridad.
what is God saying?
Entonces, ¿qué está Dios
If
diciendo?
he sees
Si Él ve
that he can trust you with the
que
little,
te puede confiar con lo poquito,
if you could be the little one on the totem pole,
si puedes ser el pequeñito allí,
but submit to his
pero
authority,
te sometes a su
I
autoridad,
promise you,
te prometo,
you may be last on earth,
puedes ser el último en
but
la
you'll be
tierra,
first in heaven.
pero serás primero
Let
en
me
el
tell you
cielo.
something.
Déjame
He
decirte
can't
algo.
put people over 10 cities.
Él pone a la gente sobre
In
10 ciudades.
in his millennial eternal reign,
En su reinado milenio,
if they got a problem submitting in the church
si
today,
tienen un problema someterse en la iglesia,
how in the world will he put them in his millennial reign to be in charge of a city?
¿cómo lo va a poner a reinar sobre una ciudad en su estado milenio?
That's one of the rewards.
Eso es una de las recompensas.
Authority is one of the rewards.
La autoridad es una de las
Responsibility with authority is one of the rewards.
Responsabilidad con autoridad es uno de los galardones.
If you can't submit on earth,
Si no te puedes someter en la
he's
tierra,
not going to give you the opportunity in heaven.
no te va a dar la oportunidad en el cielo.
Number 1,
Número 1,
Matthew 25:10.
Mateo 25:10.
But while they were going away to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were prepared went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. Number 1, there is an eternal reward of intimacy.
Hay una recompensa eterna de intimidad, número 1.
There is an eternal reward of intimacy that will come to those who have oil.
Hay una recompensa eterna de intimidad que vendrá a aquellos que tienen
Who have oil.
aceite.
Luke 19:17.
Lucas 19:17.
19:17. He said to him, well done, excellent bondservant, because you have been faithful and trustworthy in a very little thing, you shall have authority over 10 cities. There is authority that's going to be given out as a reward when you get into heaven.
Hay autoridad que va a ser dada como recompensa cuando entres al cielo.
He given 10 cities to one person.
Él está dando 10 ciudades a una
That
persona.
means one or two things.
Eso quiere decir una o dos cosas.
There's a whole lot of cities,
Hay muchas ciudades
or there's very few people that are going to receive that reward.
o hay muy pocas personas que recibirán esa recompensa.
Matthew 13:43.
Mateo 13:43.
Then will the righteous, those who are upright and in right standing with God, shine forth. That word shine forth is glory. The glory of the Lord will shine forth like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Let him who has ears to hear be listening, and let him consider and perceive and understand by hearing. Number 3, there will be eternal glory
Número 3, va a haber gloria eterna,
rewarded in heaven.
recompensado en el
So in
cielo.
other words, some will shine a little bit more than others.
En otras palabras, algunos van a brillar un poquito más que
Some will
otros.
shine a little bit more than
Algunos van a
others.
brillar un poco más que otros.
His glory will manifest in our resurrected bodies.
Su gloria se va a manifestar en nuestros cuerpos resucitados.
Revelation 3:4
Revelación 3:4.
says, yet you still have a few persons, names in Sardis, who have not soiled their clothes. And they shall walk with me in white, because they are worthy and deserving. They are garments that you will be rewarded in heaven.
Hay vestimentas que van a ser dadas en el cielo.
Garments rewarded in heaven.
Vestimentas dando como recompensas.
James 1:12.
Santiago 1:12.
Blessed, happy to be envied is the man who is patient under trial and stands up under temptation. For when he has stood the test and been approved, he will receive the victor's crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. The victor's crown of life is a reward
La corona de vida es un galardón
in heaven.
en el cielo.
1 Corinthians 4:5.
1 Corintios 4:5.
So do not make any hasty or premature judgments before the time when the Lord comes, for he will both bring to light the secret things that are now hidden in darkness and disclose and expose the secret aims, motives, and purposes of hearts, that every man will receive his due commendation from God. You know what that means?
¿Sabe lo que eso significa?
God is going to praise them.
Que Dios
Go to
los
the
va a
New
alabar.
King James Version. Or judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who will both bring to light the hidden things of darkness and reveal the counsels of the hearts. Then each one's praise will come from God. In heaven, God is going to praise some of us.
En el cielo Dios va a alabar a algunos de nosotros.
Oh, I know that's hard. That says,
Yo sé que eso es difícil.
that's against all doctrine.
Eso va contra toda doctrina.
Esa doctrina, yo no sé de esa
That
doctrina.
doctrine, well, I don't know anything about that doctrine.
Pero eso es lo que dice la palabra, yo no lo estoy diciendo.
But that's what the word of God says. I'm not saying that.
A mí, si me equivoca, dime.
If I'm wrong, well, then tell me.
Y cada uno
And
va a
everyone
recibir
will receive
alabanza
praise
del Señor.
from God.
Right, let me see you up here. Aquí está más mejor. Y entonces, cada uno recibirá su alabanza de Dios. A mí no me importa qué dice la doctrina.
I don't care what doctrine says.
La Biblia dice,
The Bible says,
la verdad
the truth
dice ahí
says right there
that he's going to praise them.
que Él los va a alabar.
I know some people feel like, oh my God,
Yo sé que algunas personas dicen, ay Dios mío,
it's blasphemy.
eso es blasfemia.
It's the Bible.
Es la Biblia.
Matthew 6:20.
Mateo 6:20.
But gather and heap up and store for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust nor worm consume and destroy, and where thieves do not break through and steal. So there are also riches and treasure that you will receive in heaven.
Así que riquezas y tesoros que recibirás en el cielo.
So you can look forward to intimacy,
Así que usted puede ver a la intimidad,
authority,
la autoridad,
eternal glory.
gloria eterna.
Right? Don't we have a slide for that? There you go. Right? You can look forward to eternal intimacy,
Puede ver entonces la intimidad eterna,
eternal authority,
autoridad eterna,
eternal glory,
gloria eterna,
eternal garments,
vestimentas
the
eternas,
victor's crown,
la corona de vida,
honor and praise,
honra y alabanza,
and riches and treasure.
y riquezas y tesoros.
Those are rewards
Esos son recompensas
that he has for us in heaven.
que Él tiene para nosotros en el cielo.
Isn't that amazing?
¿No es eso increíble?
Like, that's amazing.
Eso es increíble.
And it's all based on your works.
Y todo está basado en tus obras.
All based on your works.
Todo está basado en tus obras.
Intimacy
La intimidad
will lead to a greater reward
te llevará a un galardón más grande
of deeper intimacy eternally.
de intimidad más íntima
Now
eternamente.
that's amazing.
Ahora, eso es increíble.
So your intimacy today
Así que tu intimidad
will
hoy
determine your intimacy with him in eternity.
determinará tu intimidad con Él en la eternidad.
How do I know that?
¿Cómo lo sé?
Well, number one, I already talked about the virgins, right?
Número uno, ya hablé de las vírgenes, ¿verdad?
Everybody understand that?
¿Todos entienden eso?
Be like an olive.
Sea como un olivo.
The olive has no choice when it's put into the press,
El olivo no tiene a escoger cuando es puesto en la presa.
and it can't run out from the press.
Y no puede correr, huir de la presa.
The olive stays there,
El olivo se queda ahí,
it's pressed,
es
and the
presionado
oil
y
comes.
sale el aceite.
Let God
Deja que Dios
produce the oil you need for your life.
produzca el aceite que necesitas para tu vida.
Let him produce it.
Permíteselo.
2 Corinthians 11:2.
2 de Corintios 11:2.
For I am zealous for you with a godly eagerness and a divine jealousy, for I have betrothed you to one husband, to present you as a chaste virgin to Christ. So he wants to present us as a virgin. So it would be right of us
Así que sería bueno de nosotros
to take heed to the story of the 10 virgins.
hacer caso a la historia de las 10 vírgenes.
Because if Shay,
Shay,
he's calling you a chaste virgin
te está llamando una virgen
that he
pura
wants to present to the
que
Lord.
quiere presentar al Señor.
That means, are you spiritually pure?
Eso significa estás espiritualmente pura.
Are you spending time with him
Estás pasando tiempo
so
con
that
Él
you always have oil?
para que siempre tengas aceite.
Or do you cheat on him with the world?
O lo comprometes con la palabra.
Or do you cheat on him with your business?
O lo comprometes con tus negocios.
Or do you cheat on him with your money?
O con tu dinero.
Who are you closer to?
¿A quién estás tú más cercano?
Because he's going to determine that.
Porque Él lo va a determinar.
So let's get it right now.
Así que mejor hagámoslo bien ahora.
Because I'm going to be like,
Porque yo voy a estar como que...
He compares us, he's going to present us as chaste virgins.
Nos va a presentar como vírgenes puras.
Chaste virgins.
Vírgenes puras.
It will behoove us to have oil.
Así que sería bueno nosotros tener aceite.
When does your oil start getting produced?
¿Cuándo se produce el aceite en ti?
When you get saved.
Cuando te salvas.
When you decide to give your life to God, you are being put in the press.
Cuando tú decidiste darle tu corazón a Dios, fuiste puesto en la presa.
And immediately upon you believe in your heart and you confess with your mouth,
Inmediatamente creíste en tu corazón, confesaste con tu boca,
you're pressed.
fuiste presionado.
And oil starts to flow.
Y el aceite comienza a fluir.
Oil starts to flow.
El aceite comienza a fluir.
Oil starts to flow.
Comienza a fluir el aceite.
Amen?
Amén.
So what is it that he did? He took the 5
Entonces, ¿qué hizo? Tomó las 5
to the wedding table.
y las llevó a la
And he
mesa
closed
de
the door.
bodas y cerró
What
la
does
puerta.
that mean?
¿Qué significa
Revelation 3:20.
eso? Revelación 3:20
Revelation 3:20 says,
dice,
on your mark, it said, go. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears and listens to and heeds my voice and opens the door, I will come to him and will eat with him, and he will eat with me. So we're talking about eating.
estamos hablando aquí de comer.
Go to 19:9, Revelation 19:9.
Vamos ahora al 19:9.
Then the angel said to me, write this down. Blessed, happy to be envied are those who are summoned, invited, called to the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said to me further, these are the true words, the genuine and exact declarations of God. So you got to understand that to dine
Tiene que entender que para morir
is to enjoy somebody's company.
es disfrutar la compañía de alguien,
It's to be more intimate.
es tener más
If I
intimidad.
invite you to my house to eat with me,
Si yo te invito a cenar a mi casa,
well, we've gone to a different level of intimacy.
hemos ido a otro nivel de intimidad.
If I take you to a restaurant,
Si te llevo a un restaurante,
we can be intimate.
podemos tener
But if I
intimidad.
bring you in my home,
Pero si te traigo a mi
that's a
casa,
whole level of
ese
intimacy
es
that
otro nivel de intimidad.
you can't compare to a
No
restaurant.
lo puedes comparar a un restaurante.
See, a lot of us want to go to the restaurant and
Muchos
order
de
what we want to order
Queremos ir al restaurante y ordenar lo que queremos
instead
ordenar.
of going into his home and eating what he offers.
En vez de entrar a su casa y comer lo que él ofrece.
He's trying to get us to dine with him.
Quiere hacer que
He's
muramos.
trying to get us to a place of deeper intimacy.
Nos quiere llevar a un lugar de intimidad más profunda.
And you've got to know that deeper intimacy on earth
Tienes que saber que la intimidad más profunda en la tierra
will lead the way to deeper intimacy in heaven.
te va a llevar a una intimidad más íntima en el cielo.
Amen?
Amén.
Look at watch Psalm 16:11.
Salmo 16:11.
You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Forevermore.
Para siempre.
There are pleasures in intimacy with Jesus.
Hay placeres en tener intimidad con Jesús.
Go to 36:8 of Psalms.
Vete al 36:8.
They relish and feast on the abundance of your house, and you cause them to drink of the streams of your pleasures. If you go into a different version, it talks about how his presence is indescribable.
En otra versión dice que su presencia no es indescriptible.
In other words, intimacy with him is indescribable.
En otras palabras, la intimidad con él es indescriptible.
I remember the first time in 2005,
Recuerdo la primera vez en el 2005.
I was in my living room
Estaba en mi sala.
that was infested with roaches,
Estaba infestado de cucarachas.
and I was worshiping God.
Y yo estaba adorando a Dios.
Yeah, I used to have roaches.
Sí, yo tenía cucarachas.
I used to be broke.
Yo antes no tenía dinero.
Then I met this man named Jesus.
Y ahí conocí a este hombre que se llama Jesús.
And I'm in the living room and I'm worshiping God.
Estoy en la sala y estoy adorando a Dios.
And I remember I used to tell God,
Recuerdo que le decía a Dios,
I just want to walk along the river with you.
yo solo quiero caminar contigo en el
I just
río.
want to go on a hike in the woods with you.
Me quiero ir en una caminata
And
en el
so I'm
bosque
worshiping
contigo.
God.
Así que estoy adorando
I'm singing
a
this
Dios.
song that says, yes, Lord.
Estoy cantando esta canción que dice, sí,
It's
Señor.
like, yes,
Dice, sí.
yeah, right?
Sí, sí, Señor.
That's what I was into back then.
Entonces, pues yo estaba en eso.
I would sing that song, man, till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yo le cantaba esa canción hasta las 2, 3 de la
Because I
mañana.
just wanted him to know that my yes was yes.
Porque yo quería que él supiera que me hiciera así.
I didn't care what anybody thought of me.
No me importaba lo que todo el mundo
I
pensara de mí.
wanted God.
Yo quería a Dios.
So I'm in the living room.
Estoy en la sala.
I'm worshiping.
Estoy adorando.
I'm worshiping.
Estoy adorando.
I'm worshiping.
Estoy adorando.
All of a sudden,
De repente,
like all of a sudden,
así como de repente,
I see somebody's hand.
veo la mano de alguien.
And the hand is coming to me.
Y la mano viene
I'm
hacia
like,
mí.
what is that?
Y yo digo, ¿qué es
But
eso?
I'm not scared.
Pero no tengo temor.
But I see a hand.
Pero veo una mano.
So I grab the hand.
Así que agarro la mano.
All of a sudden,
De repente,
when I touch the hand,
cuando toqué la mano,
all of a sudden,
de repente,
everything around me turns into woods.
todo alrededor de mí se convirtió en un
And
bosque.
all of a sudden, I'm walking
De repente estoy
with this
caminando
person who put their hand out to
con
me.
esta persona que puso su
I'm
mano.
walking down a mountain in the woods.
Estoy caminando en una montaña, en un
And when I
bosque.
get to the bottom of the
Y
mountain,
cuando llego abajo en la
there's a
montaña,
river.
hay un río.
And he takes me in the
Y
river
me lleva en el
and he
río.
starts walking with me
Y comienza a caminar
in the
conmigo
river.
en el río.
amazed.
Yo estaba
It
maravillado.
was indescribable.
Era indescriptible.
I can't tell you what my body went through that day.
No le puedo decir lo que mi cuerpo
All I
pasó.
knew
Lo único que
was that he
sabía
had answered my prayer.
era que él había entrado a mi oración.
He came
Él vino
and he took me on a walk in the woods
y me llevó en una caminata en el bosque,
along the river.
junto al río.
He wants to do the same thing for you.
Él quiere hacer lo mismo contigo.
Will you allow him to take you deeper?
Le vas a permitir que él te lleve más profundo.
He wants to talk to you.
Él te quiere hablar.
First time I heard his voice.
La primera vez que escuché su voz.
And I shall rebuild the cities,
Y reconstruiré las ciudades.
and those that saw you barren
Y aquellos que te vieron estéril
will see you like the Garden of Eden.
te verán como el jardín del Edén.
For that which was barren shall flourish.
Porque aquello que era estéril
I
florecerá.
said, what in the world is that?
Yo dije, ¿qué es eso?
What is this voice that I'm hearing?
¿Qué es esta voz que estoy
It was
escuchando?
indescribable.
Fue indescriptible.
I couldn't understand it.
No podía
It was
entenderlo.
talking in thee, thou, thou, wow, I don't know.
Me estaba hablando en un lenguaje más viejo.
But you know what I was doing before I heard that voice?
Pero ¿sabe lo que yo hacía antes de escuchar esa voz?
I was sitting on a set of bleachers.
Yo estaba sentado
And I was saying, well, God, if you're real,
y yo decía, Señor, pero si tú eres real,
I want to serve you.
yo te quiero servir.
And I know you've been showing me that you're real,
Y yo sé que me has estado enseñando que eres
but I
real.
don't know if I believe that you're real yet.
Pero yo aún no sé si de verdad eres real.
Show me who you are.
Revélame quién tú
Show
eres.
me who you are.
Revélate.
And in 2005,
Y en el 2005,
all of a sudden,
de repente,
I began to hear a voice.
comencé a escuchar una voz.
And when I asked the pastor, what is this that I'm hearing?
Y cuando le pregunté al pastor, ¿qué es esto que escucho?
He said, let me show you.
Él me dijo, déjame
He
enseñarte.
took me to Ezekiel 36:33.
Me llevó a Ezequiel 36,
And the Lord was
33.
speaking the very scriptures of the Bible to me in my ear.
El Señor me estaba hablando la escritura en mi oído.
It is indescribable.
Es indescriptible.
There is nothing like hearing the voice of God
No hay
in your
nada
ear.
como escuchar la voz de Dios a tus
I don't care.
oídos.
I love my wife and I love when she whispers in my ear.
Yo amo a mi esposa y cuando ella susurra a mis oídos.
But when God whispers in my
Pero
ear,
cuando Dios me susurra a mis
it's
oídos,
indescribable.
es
It's
indescriptible.
amazing.
Es increíble.
It's beyond this world.
Es va más allá de este
And that's where
mundo.
God wants to take you.
Y así es donde Dios te quiere llevar.
Now imagine that intimacy
Imagínate esa intimidad
on earth.
en la tierra.
How many of you know that manna
¿Cuántos saben que el maná
was given to the Israelites?
se le fue dado a los
By God.
israelitas por Dios?
Right? Remember that?
¿Se acuerda de eso?
They're in the wilderness.
Están en el
They ain't got
desierto.
nothing to eat.
No tienen nada que comer.
They're hungry.
Tienen hambre.
God begins to show his glory.
Dios comienza a revelar su gloria.
And so all of a sudden they wake up in the morning.
De repente se despiertan en la mañana.
And there's these things on the floor.
Y hay estas cosas en la
They
tierra.
don't know what it is.
No saben lo que es.
What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
What is that?
¿Pero qué es eso?
Moses begins to explain that it's manna.
Moisés comienza a explicar qué es
That it's
maná.
manna from heaven.
Que es maná del
It's the
cielo.
provision of God.
Es la provisión
And
de
he
Dios.
says, you shall eat from it.
Y dice, comerás de ahí.
But you shall not store any for the next day.
Pero no vas a guardar para el próximo
For the
día.
next day I will provide you with new manna.
Porque el próximo día te voy a dar maná
In
nuevo.
other words, the glory he gives you today
En otras palabras, la gloria que él te
is
da
not
hoy
enough for
no es
tomorrow.
suficiente para
You
mañana.
need new intimacy
Él
tomorrow.
necesita nueva intimidad
You need to go
mañana.
deeper tomorrow
Sentir más profundo
so that he can
mañana.
give you new glory
Te
tomorrow.
pueda dar más gloria, nueva gloria mañana.
Manna
El maná
is also revelation.
también es revelación.
We need revelation every day
Necesitamos revelación
to
todos
live
los
our
días
lives out with God.
para vivir nuestra vida con Dios.
Revelation
La revelación
comes by dining with God,
viene en cenar con
comes
Dios.
by spending time with God,
Viene en pasar tiempo con Dios.
comes by enjoying his presence.
Viene en disfrutar su presencia.
We've got to stop being tippy-toers in the presence,
Tenemos que dejar de mojarnos los pies en su
and we've got to
presencia
jump into the presence.
y entrar a su presencia.
You got to jump into the river.
Brincar en el río.
You got to stop staying up here on the river.
Tienes que dejar de quedarte aquí
You've
arriba
got
en
to
el
jump
río.
into the river of his presence.
Tienes que brincar al río de su
You've got to
presencia.
stay in his
Tienes
presence.
que quedarte en su
You've got to
presencia.
bask in his presence.
Tienes que llenarte en su
Stay
presencia.
crying if you have to.
Quedarte ahí llorando.
Stay
si es
worshiping
necesario.
if you have to.
Quedarte ahí adorando si es
Talk to
necesario.
him.
Habla con
But
él.
let him talk to you.
Permite que él
Open
te
your
hable.
ears
Abre tus
and be
oídos.
intimate with the king.
Tiene intimidad con el rey.
But let the king be intimate with you.
Pero deja que el rey tenga intimidad contigo.
Now, you know, I've been taught that my whole Christian life,
Ahora, a mí se me enseñó eso toda mi vida cristiana.
but I had no idea
Pero yo no tenía idea
that it would determine my level of intimacy in heaven.
que iba a determinar mi nivel de intimidad en el cielo.
I had no idea
No tenía ni idea
that the intimacy that I display on earth and give to my God on earth
que la intimidad que yo muestro y le doy a mi Dios aquí en la
would
tierra
determine the intimacy I enjoy in heaven.
va a determinar la intimidad que voy a disfrutar en el cielo.